it's Isaya, and I'm coming back to you with another of my Arty creative expression videos. So today I want to show you one practice that I had for a very long time. I am almost done with it, or although sometimes I do it again. But so what you might have understood by now is that I have very many artistic, creative practices that I do in my days because I want to feel connected with the creative part of myself, but I'm not in a place right now where I can do big pieces of art, or my studio is not completely ready. So I want to be working at my desk with tiny projects that can be meditative and create some joy every day. So I have this little notebook here, and I decided one day that I was going to limit my supplies sorry and work with only a few supplies in this little book with one project. So the first supply that I have is these little hearts. Maybe you can see them. Yeah, like this. So they are book pages that I have one of those punchers that punches hearts. So I did very many some of those, or was it with a machine? I don't remember. Anyway, I have like hundreds of them for now. And my plan was to use those and to use these crayons. So these crayons, or pencils if you want, but they're very big pencils. They are from Stabilo and they're called Woody. And they come in a pack with all the colors. With all the colors. I think there's 18 of them. You can also now buy them separately, but at the time when I bought them, you couldn't. So, and they're amazing because they're a 3-in-1 crayon or pencil. So they can draw, and then you can, if you wash them, if you use water or a watered brush, then they become like watercolor. But they also have a kind of pastel effect. So I use those brushes, which are just basic water brushes. So you add water in the little reservoir here, and voila. And now the next bit of my supply is my beloved Sharpie. So I have a Sharpie that is a 2-sided Sharpie. So you have a normal Sharpie on this side, and then you have a little tiny tip here. So this is my beloved, and I also have a Posca pen, and of course my white Uniwall Signo gel pen, so basically that was going to be my supplies, and the plan was to work with the tarot deck. So here's the tarot deck that I love and that I use for pretty much everything in my life. And so the idea was to pick a card from there and get inspired for a project that would not last more than 15 minutes, right? So it was a 15-minute practice, and voila. So I'm going to show you some of them. And I might even go and find the cards for the ones, you see. So obviously it was not me redesigning the card. That would have been completely stupid. But it was really getting inspiration from the colors. And so I have this one here. So this is one of the cards that I remember being inspired by. And let me show you, where is it? I saw it earlier on. No, that's not the one. Where is it again? Okay, anyway, I know this one. I'm going to find this one to show you what I mean by inspired by and not copy. Just give me a sec. I should have prepped better, but I didn't. So just give me a sec. I'll be right there. So the idea was to really spend 15 minutes and with a tarot card that I just pulled for some reason, and create a piece of little art or meditative art. Just let myself play basically with the colors and the cards and the inspiration from the tarot card. So this is the card that was the inspiration for it. It's the wheel, Major Arcana, the wheel. So you can see that, you know, there is a strong inspiration. Let's be clear. When I do these projects, they are for me. They're not for selling or, I'm just showing them to you for inspiration. But I am not using her design, so this is the amazing Chris-Anne who does this, created this amazing tarot deck. My plan is not to rip her off or anything of the sort. It's just a little nighttime practice. So yeah, you could see that one, and I think I found the other one. So yeah, and you see how different they are, and they all only use those crayons, those little hearts made with book pages, and a couple of black pencils or white pencils. Obviously, I had so much fun with this. I'm trying to show you some of them. I will add some pictures at the end so that you can have good images of it. So yeah, I love this one, don't you? I'm really happy with that one. So yeah, this is a 15-minute practice with small book, not many supplies, very rigid prompt. So use a tarot card, just very little supplies, and go for it. And I realized that this is very, very creative for me to have a very rigid and restrictive prompt or way to work. So if you like that, maybe that will give you some inspiration to try your own. And you don't have to use tarot cards or my little hearts, but think about a practice that you could do daily or often, and that would be with a restrictive prompt, so that you don't get lost into, oh my god, what am I going to do? And also maybe you can do that anywhere. So for me, I can do that on my desk where I don't have that many art supplies around, and I don't want to have them because I want to have them in my studio, but I still want to do art every day. So I can have a little box with all these supplies, and I'll just take them out. I used to do that every night before I went to bed. Now I do something different, which I will show in another video. So if you're interested in more of these videos around artistic practices or creative practices that will get you into the creativity, flowy, meditative, living a goddess life energy, well, please like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get more of those, because I love them and I'm going to be doing more of them. Okay, well, bye for now.